accessed the findings of the committee set up by the Petroleum Ministry to look into the tragedy where 86 lives were in fact lost. Now, in the findings which have been accessed by Mirror now, ONGC has been cleared by the panel, and the panel has in fact blamed private player Afcons for the tragedy. Let me go across to my colleague Santhya Gora for more on this. Santhya, first of all, take us through the key findings that you've accessed.
So, Tanima, as you rightly mentioned, that how the major accountability is fixed on private player Afcons here by the committee which investigated the matter, and ONGC is not held accountable by the committee whatsoever. And talking about the major findings, the final report which is now submitted to the Petroleum Ministry, the report says that the committee has found out that safety measures and protocols were not followed in this case, majorly by Afcons here. Committee has also found out that this disaster could have been easily avoided. This is very important, Tanima. We are talking about a case where 714 people were left stranded in the middle of the ocean during a cyclone. Out of that, 86 people lost their lives, and this is something which the committee has found out that could have been easily avoided. Talking about Afcons, according to the committee here, Afcons didn't pay the required heed to the cyclone warnings. In fact, apart from IMD, usually what happens, these private other people, the private bodies, they hire other private organizations who do the weather forecast and weather warning paths for them. So what Afcons did, according to this particular committee's report, that they depended on their private weather forecaster, not IMD. And the warnings which were given by the private weather forecaster were not as severe as IMD's warnings. So clearly the private body here couldn't understand and access the situation, the intensity of the situation as aptly as IMD. And based on that private weather forecaster's report, Afcons also decided its next course of action, which clearly resulted into an error in the judgment, claiming 86 lives. Apart from that, another thing is that there were around 60 contractors whose vessels were there in the sea at that time. They were on ONGC project, but only Afcon vessels did not come ashore despite all the warnings. Rest all the vessels of other contractors, they did pay heed to the warnings and they came ashore. Apart from that, talking about the other masters, the masters of the other vessels, except barge P305, rest of the masters of the rest of the vessels were keen on coming back, but not the master of barge P305. And if we talk about barge P305's master, Tanima, action against him by Mumbai police was also taken. So these are the key findings of the report which is now submitted to Petroleum Ministry. Tanima.
For the understanding of our viewers, of course, as you mentioned, of course, the key finding is that the blame has been entirely shifted to the private player, and ONGC has been given a clean chit as far as these findings are concerned. What's the next step forward in this process?
See, as of now, Tanima, how exactly Petroleum Ministry is going to take this forward, what kind of action will be taken, there is no clarity on that front. But before the report was filed, ONGC in a suo motu action suspended some officials, some ONGC officials. We are waiting for a response from ONGC on what kind of action, what exactly these suspended officials were found guilty of, if they were found guilty. So now how exactly Petroleum Ministry is going to go about it, that is something the ministry is yet to talk about. But these are the major findings where it is found that first, this could have been easily avoided, which means 86 lives could have been easily saved. And second, the major accountability is set here on the private player Afcons and not ONGC in any manner.
Right. Santhya, thank you so much for bringing us. Santhya there with an exclusive update on the findings which have come out from the probe report on the Mumbai barge tragedy.